Hey guys, and welcome to my channel where my hobbies come to live. This week we are doing a really fun video that I've never tried before, and it's swapping my screen time for reading, and your girl's screen time is not low. I actually did this Monday through Thursday because it was taking so much of my day and I had to do stuff on Friday, so I just didn't even attempt to do it Friday because I felt accomplished with what I had done Monday through Thursday. So let's just go ahead and hop into it. We're gonna start with Monday. I'm at about 53 minutes or something, and I'm on page 375. I'm really enjoying reading it right now. So, I'm gonna keep reading. Hopefully I can get 7 hours today. We are now at 3 hours and 15 minutes of reading today, which is kind of a lot. It's currently like 11 something, I have no idea, 12, but I actually only have like less than 100 pages left in this book, which is kind of a problem because I wasn't expecting to finish this today. I don't know why, I just didn't think about it. So I don't have another book with me, and I'm not gonna get home until later tonight. So I'm gonna have to find a book on Libby or something. I did download the sample of The House Across the Lake, so I may start that. That's my little update. I've kind of read a lot in 3 hours. I've been switching back and forth between the audiobook and like physical reading just because I was getting a little bit sleepy earlier. I'm getting a lot done. I'm actually having fun. I think I can do 7 hours. Like, it's kind of a lot, but I think I can do it because we're already at 3. We just have to do that like one more time plus a little bit more. So I think we got it. It is now 5 something, 5:10 maybe, and we just got to the parking lot, and I'm gonna be sitting in my car for probably an hour and a half or more because Cameron is doing a flight today, and I purposely did this so that I would be forced to read in the car while he's on his flight, but I wasn't expecting to finish this book today. So I'm currently on page 550 out of 562. So I only have 12 pages left, which is crazy. Crazy stuff is happening. But I accidentally left my timer running for 15 extra minutes than I should have. So I'm going to read for 15 minutes right now and then start my timer again. So currently my timer is at 5 hours and 23 minutes. So honestly, we are freaking chugging along. Like, we're doing pretty good. We only need 2 more hours today, and I'm about to be here for like an hour and a half. So then I only have to read for like 30 minutes at home. We are golden. Okay, I have finished Air Fire. My phone just died, and my car has to be on for me to be able to video. So hopefully you can hear me. But I finished Air Fire, which means I've read about 200 pages today, like somewhere around there, which is insane. And I'm not even done because I have 2 hours left. So I'm about to start House Across the Lake on Libby. I just downloaded the sample, and there are 50 pages in it, and I don't think I can read 50 pages that fast. So I don't think I will finish it before we get home, so that should be good. But we do have 2 hours left, which is kind of a lot. Like, I thought I was gonna have like an hour left at this point, but that's not bad. Not bad, because I still have to be here for probably another hour. So I'm gonna read on my phone, and I'll update you guys whenever I get home. I've only read the prologue, and this book sounds so boring. So I picked this book in my April TBR for my book out of my comfort zone, and it's definitely out of my comfort zone, and it just sounds really boring right now. I've only read like 2 paragraphs, but I just I don't want to read it, but I have to. Like, I really want to read it because I think it's gonna be good at the end. I'm falling asleep, so I think what I'm gonna do is take a little nap. And then when Cameron gets back, then I can reassess the situation and then read for 2 hours. So I'll be back. Hopefully this doesn't make me fail today, but I've literally fallen asleep. So I'll be back. Okay, I just got home and ate dinner, and we are at 6 hours and 19 minutes, which means I have a little over an hour left, and I'm currently reading The House Across the Lake. It feels so much better to have the physical copy. But these words are kind of small. Smaller than I'm used to. But I'm like a little bit more interested than I was earlier. So we have 1 more hour of this. Cameron is watching the what is it called? Championship basketball game. So I'm going to sit in there and watch it and read at the same time. And see how many pages I get done like that. So I have an hour and 4 minutes left. Okay, it is now Tuesday. I'm honestly so scared to record right now because they're doing STAAR test in like the adjacent hallway. So I'm hoping I can get this done before anyone comes down here. But today I technically had 8 hours and 35 minutes, but 2 hours of that basically was from using my maps for attendance tournament. So that does not count as screen time. So we actually have 6 hours and 50 minutes, which I know I can do because I did 7.5 yesterday. Don't get me started on tomorrow. But I've been reading this. I started on page 41 and I'm currently on 88. So I read like 40 pages in 2 hours, which is pretty terrible, but I'm also being a little bit distracted and I was on hallway duty, so I was having to keep like an eye on things. But I'm more into this book. Last night I thought I was gonna quit it because I didn't realize that at the beginning her husband dies and she's also 25, and that's just a little too close for me, you know, because I'm about to turn 25 and I don't want my husband to die. So I usually avoid books like that, but the manner in which he died, I did not believe my husband would do that. And I even asked him, I was like, would you ever do this? And he was like, absolutely not. So I kind of detached myself from it so that I could read it. So now that we've done that, I'm actually kind of getting into it. Like, we're getting a little bit more into the mystery of it, and like weird things are starting to happen. As soon as we got past the describing every single room in every house, then I was like, okay, I can do this. I was also falling asleep this morning. Like, I was struggling to keep my eyes open, so I was like walking around while I was reading. But that's my little update for now. I'm at 2 hours, so I have 4 almost 5 hours left. I just realized I basically have 7 hours. Anyways, I feel like I made good progress because it's only like 11:30 right now, so I should be able to read more because they're still doing STAAR tests. So my classroom is like moved somewhere else, even though there's no one testing in here, but they are testing in the hallway, like close to me. So there's no one in this hallway. So I will be in a very loud gym, but I think I can get a little bit more reading done. So that's my little update. I also started The Book Thief last night, and I only read like 2 pages of it because I had like 10 minutes left on my timer, and I was like, I have to read. But I think that book may be hard to get into. But I'm gonna finish this today for now. Tell me why I just spent like 5 minutes looking for my phone and it was sitting under my book the whole time. Also, do you like my hair? But I came to you for an update. I just got home from school and we had tennis practice and it was so hot today. So I'm so tired and my brain feels like I'm just so tired that like I feel like I can't talk. But something sad happened. Let me show you. I accidentally cleared my timer. But I do know for a fact that I stopped it at 3 hours and 19 minutes because I looked at it. But I must have accidentally clicked off of it whenever I was like putting it in my pocket or something. Because whenever you say I lock my phone, it's still at the bottom, but you can easily click the X. Like, boop. And then it goes away, which is like so dangerous. I'm sure other people are not timing such dire situations that they cannot fathom losing their timer, but I am. Okay, so I'm on page 123. So I don't know how many pages that is. Whatever 123 minus 41 is, if someone can do the math for me, I'll do the math. What did I say? 143 minus 41. Oh, I read 102 pages today. Okay, pop up. Did I do that right, man? Wait, I think I messed up. I did mess up. Okay, 123 minus 41. 82, which will still be impressive because I would still get over 100 pages because I still have, guys, I can't talk. I still have time left, this much time left, and it's currently 6 o'clock. I don't know how we're gonna do this, guys. I really don't. But basically, I have no time to rest. I just ate dinner and, what did I just do? I just got home. I just ate dinner and I need to go work out real quick. I really don't want to work out, but I'm making a video on my other channel where AI picks my workouts. So I really need to work out so that I can have that video. Okay, wait, pause. Let me think. So I am nervous that I'm not going to finish today, even though it's less time than yesterday. And I thought I would have more time because I was doing the STAAR test today, but I actually like kept getting distracted. And it was kind of like chaos. And whenever I'm in my classroom, like, they can just work on a project and then you know. Anyways, but now that I'm kind of like in the thick of this book, I am actually liking it and I'm glad I did not DNF it. I used to Like, when I was younger, I used to read YA thrillers, so they weren't, like, to me at the time, they were scary, but obviously they weren't. And I remember our teacher was, like, read some to us, and so I was, like, super invested in them. So I really liked thriller, like, back in the day, which I don't know if it's called thriller, mystery, whatever it's called. I'm still confused about the genres. But this was my pick for out of my comfort zone. But now that we're past describing every single room in every house in the lake, I think I gotta like it. So basically, I'm gonna go to the gym real quick, and then whenever I get home, I'm gonna have to grind out 3 hours and 30 minutes. That seems impossible. But if I fail one of the days, like, I'm not gonna be that upset, because the point of this challenge is to, like, be excited to read again and to, like, get more books done in the week. And I've already finished one book this week, and I'm definitely gonna finish this one this week. So, like, I already feel like this is an accomplishment, unless I just flat out don't read the rest of the days, which I guess I could still fail. But failure's not an option, is it? This is not a time for me to be talking, because my brain is not braining. So, I'll see you guys later. It is now 9:56, and I'm currently at 5 hours and 17 minutes, and I need to get to 6 hours and 49 minutes. 6 hours and 49 minutes is what I need to get to. And it's currently almost 10 p.m. and I'm so tired, so the likelihood of me finishing today is not very high, but I am going to try. And whatever I don't finish today, I'm going to add to tomorrow and see if I can do it. But I've been listening to the audiobook while I've been at the gym, and then I also listened to it while I was in the shower, and then while I was eating dinner. And then I fell asleep for like 5 to 10 minutes because I was getting so tired. And then Cameron came home and he brought food, so we ate dinner, a late dinner, while we watched Agent Carter. And I just wanted to watch Agent Carter to do something different than a murder book, but I'm gonna keep reading and try to go for as long as I can tonight. And then whatever we have left we'll add to tomorrow. It is now 11:49, which means I've officially hit 3 hours and 49 on this timer, plus the 3 hours and 19 minutes. Wait, I think I read for too long. I did. So I had 3 hours and 19 minutes on my first timer. And this timer is 3 hours and 49 minutes, which I originally just needed 6 hours and 50 minutes, and now I have, technically I'm at 7 hours and 8 minutes, which is crazy because I did not think I was going to make my time today, but this book just got weird, crazy, confusing, interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I like it, but like a lot of stuff is happening right now, so I just like was enticed and it made me not sleepy anymore. So right now I'm not sleepy at all, and it's currently midnight, but that's okay. But this dog, she's like, get down. Did not think I was gonna get my time today, but miracles do happen. So I will see you guys in the morning. I may read a little bit longer because this is wild. Okay, it is Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it was Wednesday night at 8:26 p.m. And I currently have 4 hours and 38 minutes for today. So today I need to go to 6 hours and 49 minutes? Or is it 59 minutes? I should know that. Okay, it started out as 6 hours and 58 minutes, but 46 minutes of that is the Kindle, so that does not count as screen time because that's reading. So, oh, and then also I use Splice on my phone, which is the video editing, which I'm also subtracting because that is like me working on YouTube videos, so I'm not going to count that as screen time. So it's 5 hours and 51 minutes that we need. We are at 3 hours and 38 minutes. We only have a little bit, like an hour and a little bit left, so that's good. Today I did finish House Across the Lake. Oh, I have an ulcer on my lip. It hurts so bad. So I can't really talk, but I did finish House Across the Lake, and I only had like 100 pages, I think it was like 50 pages left this morning because I wanted to stay up last night and read it, but I need to go to sleep at 10 because I've been so tired this week, but I've been going to sleep at like past midnight, which is like crazy for me. And yesterday I was planning on going to sleep at like 10:30 and not finishing the book, but the book had other plans. which is actually so fun because I don't remember the last time I've like stayed up reading on accident, like too late reading on accident. And I feel like that's just such a good fun feeling because you like do not want to put the book down. And I feel like recently I haven't really read any books where I just like do not want to put the book down. So that was fun. So I finished this. I'm gonna give it like 4 stars, I think. The thing about this is, and then I started Spin of Dawn, which I have been putting this off for so long, like 2 years maybe, just because I think it's the cover. It just doesn't, I don't know, whenever there's people on the cover, I just, But it's actually really interesting, and I'm 104 pages in, so I've already read like 150 pages today, and I'm actually really liking it. It just got straight to the story. Like, we didn't have no build up, no world building or anything. It just kind of hopped right into it, which I actually love that. And like, I feel like more books should be like that, which I guess this world doesn't need that much world building, but there is a little bit. Like, it's not like a completely normal, like, usual thing. So there are like world building segments, but they're like super quick and straight to the point, which I really like. And like, we're in the story, like fully in the story, and I'm actually really liking it, which is so funny because I didn't expect to. So I'm gonna keep reading this for my little bit over an hour. I actually just got the audiobook. This challenge would not be possible without audiobooks because I am so tired. I've been pushing myself to read and it's been really fun, but like whenever I get home after like I'm already super tired from the day, just sitting there reading, I'm gonna fall asleep. There's a high chance right now that I fall asleep, but I'm about to finish chapter 10 and then I'm gonna start. Oh, chill. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook for a little bit. I'll listen to the audiobook for a little bit to finish my hour. I definitely think I'm gonna get my time today, even though I feel like it's kind of late, but I'm gonna read. Hi kids, glad you're still here. Cameron's watching a show, so you can probably hear it, but it's now Wednesday and I'm so tired. I feel like that's the theme of this video, and I feel like it probably has a little bit to do with me reading so much, but at the same time, I've been staying up late and I don't know, I'm a mess. But I've been reading today. I started on page like 106 and I'm on page 224. We are at, 3 minutes and 2 seconds. And today I need to read for 5 hours and 10 minutes because I had, let me look at my screen time. Also, how am I still getting like 6 hours of screen time or 5 hours of screen time whenever I'm doing this challenge? I feel like I'm not on my phone at all. Well, I am using it for audiobook, but I still feel like I should not be on my phone that much. I'm so confused. Last Thursday, I had a little bit of mercy on myself and I started with 5 hours and 15 minutes. But then I subtracted 24 minutes for video editing and 19 minutes for using my Kindle. And then we had to add 34 minutes that I missed yesterday. So let me double check. 38 minutes that I didn't finish yesterday, which is, it's so silly that I didn't finish it because I went to sleep at 9:30. 9:30. I was so tired. But I'm about to eat my little factor meal right here and continue reading. So I have 2 hours and why is math so hard? I have 2 hours and 8 minutes left, which is honestly a long time, and I'm kind of getting to the point in this challenge where I'm getting kind of tired of reading. But it could also be this book because this book is good. I really like it. I liked it at the beginning and I'm like slowly starting to like it less because the thing I liked about the beginning was that it just went straight to the point. Like, we started the story, we didn't have to have a bunch of backstory and like a bunch of world building, which is, I thought was fun to just get right into it, because usually it's hard to start a new book because you have to learn all this new stuff, especially when it's fantasy. But I feel like that's just turning into like a theme through the whole book where everything is so fast paced that it doesn't feel like anything is challenging. Like, they're saying this is a challenge, but really they like resolve it so fast that it doesn't really feel like a challenge. I'm gonna keep reading. There's a total of 387 pages, so I have 160 pages left, so I could possibly finish today. No, that's delusional. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep reading. Future Caitlin. Okay, so like I said, Friday I did not read, but I read for like 40 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that just to finish the book that I was on. So I guess you could count that, but I probably had like 6 hours of reading that day, which I did not do. But I'm okay with that because I feel like this challenge was success enough without Friday. So I'm going to give you my ratings for the books that I read. So the first one I finished was Heir of Fire, and I actually did a reading vlog on this, so if you want to see that, go back to my other videos and watch that. But I've been doing spoiler reading vlogs over the Throne of Glass series, and I'm about to start Queen of Shadows, so if you want to jump on the train of reading vlogs, definitely subscribe. Heir of Fire, 4.5 stars. And then went to The House Across the Lake, which I actually drew this in my April TBR jar for Out of My Comfort Zone book, and I haven't decided what I'm rating this. I'm gonna give it probably 3 stars. I think 3 stars is like a good. Like 3 stars is not bad at all. Like it's a good book. I didn't realize the type of thriller this was, like category, and I don't really enjoy those. So yeah, there's that. But it was fun to read, and it was like exciting to read because I haven't wanted to stay up late reading a book in so long, and this book definitely did that. But 3 stars. And then the last one I have is Spin of Dawn. This book, guys, I wish it was different. This book, I feel like this book could have been a series as highly rated as Throne of Glass, and I know that's crazy to say, but this book had so much potential, and they just didn't deliver on it. And it's so sad. There's actually 3 parts in this book, and in my opinion, they could have been 3 separate books. Like, she could have not drawn it out, but like given more depth to the story and wrote 3 separate books. And then there's also a second book to that, so there could have been minimum 4 books in a series, maybe even 5 or 6, depending on the way that the second book goes. But when I first started reading this book, I told y'all, like, I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm so happy that we didn't have to spend a ton of time on world building, because that's honestly the worst part of starting a book, is like getting into it and figuring out what's happening. So I was actually excited that this book kind of just hopped into it, but I didn't realize that it was going to be like that the entire book. So the entire book, everything is going so fast, like you're not getting really connected to the characters or the storyline or the danger that's apparent in it. You're just kind of being told that the task she's sent on is dangerous, and like that she did kind of risk a lot, but every time there was a scene where something would be dangerous or life-threatening or anything, it's resolved in like 2 sentences, which is bonkers. And we didn't really get to know the characters that well. If she rewrote this and made it better, made it into 3 different books, and like gave us more of the story, more of the background, like if she wrote 3 different books about the 3 different parts, I would read it in a heartbeat and I would probably love it. Like, that's how much I want to love this book, but then I couldn't because it was so rushed. It's so sad. But she's a New York Times bestseller, which is great. I'm gonna give this probably, I want to give it 4 stars, but I don't know if I can. Because I did kind of like halfway through it, I was like, this is going too fast for me, and I was kind of losing interest. Not losing interest, but like realizing that I'm not going to be able to connect with the story the way that I want to. And that's why I was kind of disconnecting from it a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and say 3.5 stars, which I feel like is so picky. Every time I give something a half a star, I'm like, you are literally being the pickiest person in the world. But I know some people give like 0.25 or 0.75, which I think I have done that before. But those are the 3 books I read this week, which I'm so thrilled about. Like, reading 3 books in 1 week, let's go. I've been reading like 2 books every month. This is the content we need, you know? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. This is probably the most fun I've had filming a video thus far. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you're still watching right now. Yeah, that's all. I read a total of this many pages. I haven't calculated it, but this many pages. And I feel so accomplished with my life now. So basically I just need to do this every week. That's all for this video, and I will see you guys with my next challenge or my next video. I'm doing an April wrap-up, May reset. So if you want to see that next week, go ahead and subscribe so that I can see you. Comment down below any other challenges similar to this one that you would like me to try that will help me read more throughout the weeks. And I will definitely do them because I'm so excited to read. And I will see you guys next week.